Did look very good. I think we're going to learn a lot about both of these teams after this matchup. This one is one on paper that you look at it at the calendar when it comes out and goes, you circle this guy. Right? Like, this is the match. You make time for him. You make sure you watch. You see Sentinels have already started their hit on to B. And a couple of kills have already gone traded off. Marv has gone unchecked, but Sentinels, they're finding space too.
Yeah, they are. Crashes has to be found out here, though, because he could cause a lot of trouble, and he's actually going to escape, too. So a 2 versus 2 situation where, oh, FNS is out in the back of sight.
And they're pinched. Again, you've got to deal with Crashies. The spike goes down. FNS gets dropped. Oh, it's Dapper. Excuse me, it gets dropped. Jazz? Crashies cleans things up. A nice start there for OpTic. Yeah, you see Sick peeking a little bit, but Tens is going to be the first to come through. You get to be headed.
That orb timing was fantastic to give him decay. There's the nade, and they're going to push with it as well. Victor coming through. Escapes with a satchel twice. Well done. And they are really making this anti-eco round very good right now. And they're falling off of hookah. That space that Sentinels has to spend to retake, but Victor's kind of trapped. He's get the orb to actually come through, so good on them. Use the utility to get him out of there.
It's been a relatively clean round, as you were saying, for OpTic. Up until this point, they still have 2 players at A to ensure there's no rotation or anything else going on. But the spike continuing to march at B.
30 seconds left.
3 players all crossfired up. 1 elbow, 1 cubby. 1 behind the tube as well, ready to actually swing on either side. And yeah, already takes the first contact. That's 2 headshots. Yeah, too easy for flank. They're going to barrel their way through here with the drone up long.
Couple of
and
key
they have a
ultimates
couple
too.
of ults, exactly.
But the openers, man, it just seems like the openers have gone the way of OpTic every time. With Sick offline, how much are they willing to invest? Tens is also just 1 point away from having the Blade Storm, and here we go. There's the first one coming through, the Hunter's Fury. Try to clear out elbow, and it's going to be countered. Crashies has a little bit of his own as a showstopper. Ults aplenty as chaos just ensues on the side, and Crashies manages to keep Sentinels back just a bit longer, but Tens, through all of the chaos, gets a spike down.
Victor's very low HP as well. He has to fall all the way back off the elbow, but they're not going to take that position, so Tens is still isolated by himself. Shazam has to help!
No way. Oh, he's gotten this far, but that's all it is. It's a 1v1. Crashies again. What success can they find? And I mean, really, at this point, they'll take whatever they can get. Operator free A. See, Sick dashes through. You just give him a cap, and that's all he needs. Oh, it's a bloody disaster. Purposes have been stifled. They've been neutered up until this point.
Little cubby.
FNS, the wall goes down, but are you looking to your left? Oh, Victor was there. That was a perfect setup from OpTic. They're so methodical in their approach.
The fact that he had that setup, the cubby, and then to drop it while Victor's holding his left is so beautiful. This looks like a drilled OpTic. This looks like the OpTic that we saw versus NRG last week. And they've even gotten the spike that Sentinels has to spend time recovering, and they don't even have guns in this situation after getting the opening pick.
They're just not missing. They're just not missing. And at this point, if you're Sentinels, okay, well, that I was about to say, what do you do? Naturally, yeah, whiffs a shot there, and he gets punished for it. So you've got some room to work with. This is a 3v2. This is still doable for Sentinels. You don't have time. Yeah, you've just got to go, and Victor greets them.
He could have tucked his way around the corner, so it's not quite clear. Oh, this is nice for Victor. He's got to set up with the nade. Possible if they start to actually peek. He's going to shoulder it.
There it is. Oh. There's the showstopper and the Hunter's Fury from Crashies as he had rotated over. That's exactly where Sentinels are. Sick falls. But Sentinels managed to avoid much more.
20 seconds. It's got to come.
Yeah, they've got to go. Dapper has the Viper's Pit as well, so if they find space, oh no. FNS isn't going to give up an inch. He's already taking care of one. The swing out, looking for more. 13 seconds left. They're going to have to find anything, and they aren't able to. A prime gaming flawless for OpTic.
For the most part. Oh, fast for Victor. This is scary. They react very well, but that's already bathroom control lost, and they're falling out of it as the push is coming through short.
Not only that, but Ten's also dash, so that's not going to be a factor. Here, we talk so much about Jet's mobility in pistol rounds. That will be a problem. OpTic have found space to get the spike down. It's just going to be a bloodbath, too, because this is still a 5v5. Marv swinging out. Not finding anything yet. But there it is. A quick right click from FNS cleans up Zombs.
Dapper's already low as well. Coming around the corner, he's going to find two. And there's a flank.
That's a gift,
oh,
man.
Oh, my goodness.
It's free. All right, Shaz. Just one for his troubles, but that's all it's going to be. And this gets
pinched as they come up short. Just drop the wall and fight that.
Yep. And it's a little bit of rinse and repeat. You saw Victor took the same space in the same manner. And also worth noting, Sentinels forced up. They invested, so this really is essentially do or die. This doesn't go their way. OpTic are on map point, and they're back on a pistol. The spike has already been planted too. Oh no. Oh, it's gone from bad to worse, Bala. Sentinels have already dropped a couple. And it's all down to Sick and Shazam. What kind of space can they find? They've gotten into U-Haul. But Ye's there, and he greets one. Easy, easy cleanup on the second.
Wow. Bind completely. This time it's with a goal in mind. The knives from 10 so that they can make this a possibility. It's going to be a big ult from Dish, but they're actually really close.
Unreal. They invest in a big way. Shazam's back. He's got a Sheriff, but it's a 3v2 for OpTic. They should be able to get the spike down. I mean, what do Sentinels do here?
Big fault line to actually control the backside of that wall, and they have to get out of the open spaces, but they don't realize it's only one inside of sight.
And Crashies is playing back super far in case things get a little bit out of hand. And I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what Shazam does here, man. He's got 25 armor.
Go for damage.
Yeah. There's really not much else you can do. If he realizes there's somebody right above him, he's going to spot him.
Angle. That is
very nice.
Such
angle.
a good angle from Marv there, man.
You have to clear Sick here, right? Oh, the gun. Barrel gives him away, and Sick doesn't give. But yay. Cleans him up. A 4v4 here.
That trade definitely favors Sentinels right now as they're already grouped up. And we've seen how passive and solo Marv has been playing on this site with a Rolling Thunder paired up with it. Tens is already in the site. It's
now
theirs.
They should be able to get on and then drop the Viper's Pit to create a bit more room for them to work with. Crashies has one of his own. There's the Viper's Pit. Crashies can get into a forward spot. He might make something happen here. Tens. Fault lined up. He has to give some of the space back. He's in a brutal spot here.
What's the plan? Plant's taking forever right now. They're waiting for utility, and it actually falls. Shazam gets shot through the smoke. They have time to really push this as the plant is going down.
Zombs manages to get it down, but Dapper falls. It's a 4v2. Numbers have quickly gotten in favor of OpTic, and they've just gone from bad to worse. But can Tens do it again? Crashies is on the defuse. Tens has to go aggressive.
From that nade, because Ye could be on that angle.
A brutal spot to be in. OpTic still have full personnel. They're playing off on A. The dash gets through off the spike in the hands of Tens, and he should be able to get the spike down. But as we mentioned, OpTic, they still have everything that they could possibly want. They still have personnel. Oh, yay! Doesn't land the shot with the op. He doesn't even get a chance.
Spread post plant here from Sentinels, but there's the Astral Wall that's going to block off the Hall side. They have to play with the utility now or push through. Victor's going to go quick into sight.
Good night. What a lunatic, man. He just full sends. It's a 3v3. Dapper, he's got to find something with it. No, Marv comes on top and drops him. Shazam follows shortly thereafter. OpTic get to 8.
Very curious. This could be a full north side split.
They're going in. My goodness. It's a shooting range. It's open season on Sentinels.
They did not expect that at all. Even though that was a possibility. There was a lineup from Crashies also on the other side of the barrier to land on the Dish side. And Finesse has found his way underpass. I mean, wow. What a set. What a set from OpTic.
The timeout. Perfect. On the attack. They test the waters B. Marv finds space. But not enough. And with that, they have to commit B.
Still got the wall with that Finesse. They got to recycle the Viper walls, though. They put it down just in time for the other one to go down. They're recharging it right now, and Ye gets the crucial pick. Molly's going to come out, try to delay the plant, but it's not going to happen. And we got a post plant now.
It's been so much fun to watch Ye have his moments and Tens have his moments. They've kind of gone back and forth, and openers again for Ye. That's been the trend. That's been consistent up until this point, and it seems to continue. Spike ticking away. Numbers advantage in favor of OpTic. FNS swings out, and Crashies does as well, but Sick is trying to put this thing on his back. He heals up a bit. He's already gotten 3 on the round. It's going to require an ace to clean it up. The tap, oh my gosh!
So close. For a second there, they put the counter wall up.
Top, he gets the info that you mentioned. Dealt a little bit of damage too, if I'm not mistaken, and then gets away.
The wall comes
Late
up
wall.
as a reaction.
I mean, the spike is getting out.
He's coming back though, and they're all here. Victor has to go huge. Tens with the trade though. Crashes alone up in front of sight. This is so well traded from OpTic.
It's a 2v2 as the wall goes up. Marv greets him with open arms. 13 seconds left. FNS getting the spike down. It's been sick up until this point. What can Zoms do? He goes up top, spots FNS, and doesn't find Sick.
That's on the angle. It allows him to take the angle.
Oh my goodness. That's perfect. Perfect out of FNS, understanding just how much room he has to work with. Can swing out, get that angle, as you said, and find value, and he gets a second one onto Sick as well.
I mean, that's the thing that happens, right? When you shock dart the alarm bot, you have to reposition.
Yep.
Beautiful stuff from Marv to clean out the round. Prime game.
You got Shazam making sure there's no one on the flank, clearing out the alarm bots, checking all of your boxes.
Everybody.
Yeah, and it's going to be a 5v5 for the site! As gunfire erupts. On the tap, it's a 3v3. His kills are going back and forth. Ye once again, man. Ye on the pistols. He's been so good for OpTic. No.
Clearing these corners, very difficult. OpTic in a great position here. Has to be massive shots from Sentinels.
That's one of the massive shots required. Oh, there's a second one. But there you go. Now you see things equalize. Boy, that was a lot closer than it should have been.
Yeah.
Surely you don't flirt with death a second time, right?
They also don't have the Sage Wall. Oh.
No!
This man. When he gets the op online the last 2 maps, it's been beautiful to watch, honestly.
30 seconds.
And then the Headhunter, too.
Yeah.
It just doesn't seem to matter for Ye. It really doesn't.
The Hunter's Fury is pressuring at the same time. They don't even know at this point. They have to look both ways. Doug, this is looking so dangerous. They've got it.
Sick. 2 big kills that are enter. FNS, he's behind enemy lines. He spotted one.
There's nobody there even for him to find.
Spike planted.
No, you've got Dapper who dropped back. Yeah, he's back by Snowman. And off of that, Crashies can easily work his way in. Yeah, Dapper takes care of him. Finesse is going to get a shot at another. Takes care of Dapper.
Res available. Has to go all the way back up to kitchen though. The Res crashes and 6 already on the flank. Yay! Not aware. He's not aware, but the shots. No.
Yeah, he stays alive. No armor. But the spike is ticking. They've got to go. It's a problem. They've got to deal with him, but they managed to. Boy, down to the wire every single round, Balla.
Point. So difficult to deal with now. Sentinels has to come up with something crazy, and the only thing that's really worked is fast in front of the wall. But they're playing in front of it.
Fast might work, though. You still have Victor who's playing off. His utility's not going to be a factor unless they show up in time. Ten's hiding in his Cloudburst. The shock dart there, they have a really good idea of where Dapper is. Ten's looking, go hunting. Marv keeps him back, and Crashies goes massive. It's a 3v2, Zoms and Shazam. The series on their shoulders. And you've got Victor on the flank. Zoms falls. The leader for Sentinels not going to do it either as the green wall holds fast and take down Sentinels.
What a game.